All right, so this first challenge is over version control, and it's called Git. All right, it's labeled as an easy for 60 points. All right, so the cyber command says that one of our employees' computer was compromised, and we saw this backup file leave the network, but we couldn't find anything other than a simple readme.md file in it. Help us find out what information the hackers got. So we're gonna have to download the file. CD downloads. Okay.
So, okay. Um, mm, is this the Git backup?
This is the one I unzipped. This is the one I downloaded.
Oh, gotcha. Go into the Git backup folder and then do a Git log.
Like
Enter.
that?
Yeah. Yep. Just enter.
Oh, see, I didn't know this. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
So every time that you do a commit into a Git repo, it will save it into this log file. So um
Oh, see, I didn't. Okay, so I didn't know the parameters, or I knew there was a git command. I just didn't know that there was a log parameter. See, I didn't know that.
yeah.
I guess this is a pretty easy one. So I'm gonna guess that this is the email address that they're looking for. Mr. Greg Peterson got hacked. Let's go. Each employee
Um.
assigned a flag. What was the flag that was compromised? Okay, get.
Show and then put the commit ID that you want to. Yeah. And then enter.
Ah, there we go. There we go. One, Greg thinks that he may have had additional account credentials that were compromised. What's the name of the service provider for that other compromised account? Okay.
What was that?
Initial commit. What if I?
Do you have different? So if you go to the top, do you have different accounts? G Patterson, Hacknets.
If I do git
Oh,
dat dash help, does that show? It does.
no,
It
that will just
does.
give you the commands that you can do for Git, like clone, init, add, move, restore. This is kind of like
Oh, log. Okay, show commit logs. I wonder if. Do you think any of these commands will do anything? Do this. What if I just check the other?
the other hashes.
Yeah, the other hashes.
Yeah, go ahead and give it a try.
Just out of curiosity, since we have the ability to do this.
Backing up data. Wonder what is in there. What's the same one? 4910. Yeah, readme Git. Yeah, cool.
Let's look at the logs.
So go into
Uh,
all the same accounts.
show command moving from master to next. I don't know if that's anything. Hold on, I'm gonna run the same command again just so we could see. Okay, git branch.
And then do a Git checkout,
Check
and then
out.
the name of checkout. Yeah. So and then the name of the branch, which is next that we wanted to move. So you see right now the master has a star next to it. That means that's the current branch that you're in right now.
Interesting. Okay. All right. So we're gonna hit
Checkout
enter.
means let me move to the next to another branch. Yeah. So do an ls.
ls.
There you go. So now
Ooh, okay. Let's investigate these one at a time. Is it Facebook?
just try it.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
That was the name of the service provider that was breached, and it's Waffles 85. So the first challenge involved a Git repository. So for those that don't know, if it's logged on GitHub, anytime you do a change, it's always tracked. This is meant for like developers. If you're like making something, like you could always see how it was changed. So we're really just going back in the past and analyzing what was committed to the log, or to pretty much to the log file of that Git repository. So the challenge involved us just going through the branches on it, and we did everything via command line.
Let's see. Oh, okay,
Um,
so git branch.
okay, so
Right? Or
when you
no,
first when you first download the file, right?
Yeah.
It's it's downloaded as a zip file, git backup.zip. Once you extract it, it turns to git backup. So we changed into the directory for git backup. We verified the files that were in there, and we see. So I actually have to go backwards a little bit because right now we're in a different branch. Right, we see that it's master. So we're gonna change back to master.
Do a git checkout. So
Git
git checkout
checkout.
and then the name of the branch. That's how you switch branches.
So git
Yeah.
checkout next.
Master, because you're already on next.
Okay.
You see the where the star is. That means that that's your current branch. So yeah.
Okay, so you see
Now
that
yes.
switch to branch master. So again, this is all new to me, so I'm learning this myself. Um, just out of curiosity, get help. If you're unsure on what you can do, or what,
So like
yeah,
for example,
go ahead.
yeah. So if you go ahead and do a yeah, go to the terminal, right? You'll see now how usually get behaves. So you can clear that out.
All right, so we'll
So
clear this
now,
out.
yeah, do make a file. Just do yeah, a touch txt or file.txt. Yeah, there you go. Enter. Cool. Now do git status. Enter. See, anything within red means that changes are not yet into the GitHub branch. So now do a git add space and then a dot,
What do
which
you
is a
mean?
period.
A
A
period?
period. Yeah. Enter. And then do a git status one more time. Now you'll see that from red it goes to green.
Huh.
Now it means that it's already been, the changes have been kind of like save it. Now do a git commit a space dash m and then do space open quote and then type anything, my message or my file. Here is the commit means that you wanted to add the file to the GitHub repo, and the dash n meaning that you add a message to know what are you doing. So just enter. So you see one file change. So now do a ls.
I'm gonna clear the screen. ls.
Now your file, my file txt is within this GitHub backup. So now do a git log, and you'll see a hash for the one that you just committed. See, all the one on top.
Right here.
Yeah.
Huh.
You see what says my message? So with the dash m, anything that you wanted to commit, you add a message, and then it will be added to the git log. So it will keep track of changes that you do within GitHub.
PDF.
Yeah.
All right, our analysts managed to get a hold of a document that we believe has a flag on it. Can you recover it? All right, so let's
Question
download the
about the
file.
terminology there. When they say flag, what is that? What does that actually mean?
So if I'm gonna go back to version control, just to show you. So a flag for this NCL will always look like this,
Hmm?
right?
You come with dashes in it. Yeah.
Yep. So you see
Oh,
anything similar to that, or if it starts with sky followed by some lettering and numbering, you found a
mhm.
flag. So that's what we're looking for.
Oh, so it's just the hash. Oh, the hash. I'm sorry, that's
I mean, it
different.
could be hashed. Your flag could be in a hash or encoded in a base 64 or in something like that. Strings.
So
Oh, I'm gonna run that again. Sorry.
strings API.pdf.
Oh, see, this is what happens when you don't pipe it with more.
Hmm? Oh,
All right, let's see if we can actually get it that way. Why don't we try?
grep. What's the grep command
It
supposed to be
allows
doing?
you to search
Hmm.
through a text file
Oh,
or through a file.
so you can just search for a specific like phrase or.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very handy.
Yes. Oh, look, there we go. We found it.
So let's see, grep.
I don't think that's how they wanted us to find the flag.
Yeah, but if it works, it
If
works.
it works, right?
Just so sorry. Well, I want to just try that. What's the grep command? I just want to
We got one of
type
the
that in.
answers. So what I wrote was strings, the file name, and then I used a pipe command, which allows you to pretty much specify after you execute, I want you to do this. And I wanted it to search for the term sky. And the dash I means that it's not case sensitive. So whether it's upper or lowercase, it'll find
Oh,
it. Somewhere right here. Dash I. Ignore case. Ignore case distinctions and patterns in data.
so it will take like sky uppercase or lowercase basically when you do that. It'll search for both.
It'll search for both. So with Linux, if let's say I just typed it in like that in
Yeah.
lowercase and I didn't have dash I, you see how it doesn't find anything. Oh, but now if I put it all caps, it does.
Hmm.
If I make it lower and hit the dash I get the same result, as long as it's true.
Oh, all right.
And because I know the flag starts with sky, I can just search for sky and then whatever comes after it is the flag. All right, what is the name of the program that exported this PDF file? What is the PDF version of the file? And what software we used to redact the file and insert a watermark? That sounds like metadata to me. So I want to try EXIF tool. Nothing. Ooh wee. I'm gonna guess it's Adobe. No? Photoshop maybe? Something just just speak up. Photoshop. Okay, wanted me to be specific. Version. Yep, you are right, sir.
But if you go back to it and then go all the way. There you
Oh,
go.
top 1.7. Oh, okay. So essentially the same thing. Use a PDF editor to delete the black box covering the watermark on the center of the page. Okay. Does anyone have? No. Oh, snap. Okay.
Which one did you use?
I just opened it with the one that's pre-installed in Linux. Atrial something document viewer. I hit edit and just hit select all. But that doesn't tell us, unless it's talking about this.
Find out.
Let's try it. No?
I don't see any watermark in the middle. Do you see it?
Oh, I see something here. You see it, like right here?
Got you. Okay.
But how? Oh, you have to remove the box so you can see the rest of it. You have Adobe, all you have to do is open the file. And when you click on it, just hit delete. And that's it.
Oh, it's only if you have Adobe.
It's only, well, yeah, with Adobe, because you can edit PDFs, you can do that. So the answer is PDF Tron. And there we go. Any questions on that? Okay, so just to recap that, we did it the most complicated way originally via command line. If you had Adobe, all you had to do was open the PDF file and delete the black boxes, and you would have got all the answers much, much quicker. All right, so that's going to be it for forensics. I'm gonna just do, I'm gonna do one for network traffic analysis. So this one involves using Wireshark. Okay, have any of you guys used Wireshark before?
Yes. I've also used it as ZenMap as well.
Okay. So Wireshark and ZenMap are different in the sense that ZenMap is kind of like a way for you to scan IP addresses. With Wireshark, you can do a lot more than that. You can pretty much sniff traffic and see everything that's coming into the network and everything that's going out. When traffic like that gets captured, it's called a PCAP, a packet capture. And it can be analyzed through Wireshark. All right, we immediately start seeing stuff. Okay, so one thing that you should know about FTP is that I don't believe it's encrypted. So if you were to follow the TCP stream, you should be able to see everything that's going on. Yeah, see, nothing is encrypted. If you look at the bottom, you can see it's a total of 97 packets. And right now, through each column, everything represents something else. You know, the number of packet, the time the packet was received, the source, the protocol used. The length, I believe, is the length in bytes, for the packet. And just some information. You could change these if you right click. And all right, so if we go to the right side where it says info, you can see what's being sent. So you can see there was a response, a request. The response was sent to the FileZilla server. We could see the version, the user, and a password that was supplied, Cyber Skyline. And we could also see that that password was incorrect. They quit. And it looks like they tried it again and they got a successful attempt with the password Metropolis. And then you see it reaching out to several other ports. It uses the list command. And now they're viewing the directories. If you right click on any of these, I see we deleted something. If you right click, let's do that, and you hit follow TCP stream, it'll go back to this screen. And you can see the way everything happened, right? So the way we were just viewing everything on the info here, it pulls it up here as well. So red is server, blue is what the user was sending to the server. So we see it got a response, it connected to the FileZilla server. The user then supplied user1. And eventually he ended up logging on, okay? So let's go back to the questions. What was the first username password combination attempt made to log into the server? Okay, simple enough. What software is the FTP server running? Oh wait, let's see if we could find it through. No. Oh, I see there's a zip file that was retrieved. So the just the server info for the FTP. I'm kind of just fumbling around right now, just playing around with it. So what I just showed you guys under analyze, there are a couple different things that you can do on here. Like if you needed help finding like a filter, because I mean this one is relatively small, 97, but if you're ever analyzing this like in real world environment, you're gonna have like hundreds of thousands of packets. So being able to knowing how to filter is going to be very, very useful. But if you don't know how to use filters, you can find here different expressions depending on what you're looking at or what you're looking for, and it helps you create them. But what I showed you, it gives you kind of like different severity levels for what's going on within that packet, and if anything requires like immediate attention, you can find it here. So what you can also do is look at the panels on the bottom, and if you go over to FTP, you could also see the information that was listed here or through TCP view on this panel here. So I believe it's FileZilla server 0.953. Wow. So we weren't wrong. We just didn't include server. It wanted FileZilla server plus the version number. See, I told you we were overlooking it. What is the first command the user executes on the FTP server? Okay. What file is deleted from the FTP server? Bank.cap. What file is uploaded to the FTP server? I'm gonna guess it's that one. What was the file size in bytes of the uploaded file? Okay. Is it that? 28,183? Yes. All right. Let's go back to that real quick. So to find that, I clicked on the actual packet, which is packet 23. At the bottom panel for the packet details, under FTP, if you click down on it to see the store command for the file that was uploaded, you can see the command response bytes is 28,183. What file does the anonymous user download? He downloaded something?
I think it's comcodes.fit.
That's it?
Yeah, perfect.
Yep. There we have it. FTP.response code. So on Wireshark, you have to use equals when you want something to be specific that that's what you want it to be. So I only want the response code for 230.
The other thing that you can do as well, if you go to tools for the credentials, and then do credentials, then it'll give you all the credentials, and then just click on them. If you have a lot of packets, it'll take you directly to where the credential is being used.
Yeah, that was a great tip. I forgot that you can do that. So yeah, Wireshark has a lot of neat things that you can do in here. I think next time we do this, I want to do one where we have to analyze the files or the PCAPs, but they're encrypted. I think it's this medium one. So if it's encrypted, this is essentially how you see it. I guess I can't really show you guys through here. So we'll probably pick it up again next time we do this on Wireshark again, and we'll go over that. We'll probably go over this again, or any questions. If there's anything that you guys are working on, feel free to stick around. I'm gonna stop recording now.